Now, let's see what we can do to bring your gown more up to date. Ah, yes, I think I've got it.
Oh! Whoa!
Come back! Wait! Don't go!
Last night's ball was the biggest disappointment. I think it was very rude for Prince Charles to spend the entire evening with that girl.
Especially when no one knows who she is, or if she even has a proper title.
Actually, I have the feeling that I've seen that girl before, and recently.
Oh.
Really? Where would that be, Jean? I can't remember, Catherine, but I'm sure it's going to come back to me very soon. That'll be the day when I trust your memory. Well, at least I have a lead. You don't have anything. How dare you talk to me that way, you brat? Takes one to know one.
I have to forget about last night.
Cinderella, it's starting to rain. Hurry up and bring in the laundry before it gets ruined. Cinderella, did you hear? Hurry up. Oh, it's too late. Everything is soaked. Close the door. I'm getting cold.
She's not herself today. She hasn't said a word since breakfast.
He's been staring at that shoe since breakfast. I asked him if he wanted to go horseback riding or fencing or into the village. But all he does is sit inside.
Well, I think he just needs a little time to himself, Alex.
I just don't see what could be so interesting about a girl's shoe. Especially if the girl isn't even standing in it.
Alex, where is your sense of romance? Anyone could see the prince was completely smitten last night. I refuse to listen to your sarcasm.
Wait, I was only kidding, Hans. I saw the way he looked at that girl. He's in love, all right. Oh. Why do I feel this way about her? I only met her the one time, but I feel as if I've known her forever.
So you have no idea who this young lady is either, I see. I was hoping you would, seeing as you know just about everyone.
The best thing would be to go back through the invitations. I'm sure we'll be able to narrow it down.
No, we've already tried that. We went through them twice and still came up with nothing. The lead is the glass slipper she left behind.
You think this young lady has charmed Charles to that degree?
Yes, Majesty. Unfortunately, she didn't give him her name, and no one else seems to know who she is.
We'll just have to think of a way to find her then.
That's right. Spare no expense.
Oh, Majesty, I was hoping you would say that. I really think she could be the one Charles has been waiting for.
Mother! Oh, you won't believe this. It's incredible.
What is it, girls? Calm down and tell me what's the matter.
Oh, Mother, this is definitely the worst day of my life. We were in town and we heard the most awful news.
What?
They're saying that Prince Charles is completely...
Stop blubbering and tell me what happened.
Everyone's saying that Prince Charles has fallen head over heels with that girl he danced with at the royal ball.
That's impossible, girls. No one even knows who she is.
Apparently that doesn't matter to the prince, and he sent men all over to find her again. Apparently she ran away at midnight and left one of her shoes. And it's made out of crystal, so they're trying to find a girl who was wearing glass slippers, and the prince knows we don't have any.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure the prince didn't notice your shoes.
But they were brand new, Mother!
I know that, but they were hidden underneath your dresses most of the time. And if anyone did notice, I'm sure with all the lights in the ballroom, they look like glass.
Oh, I never thought of that. So that means the prince doesn't know whether he danced with me or not. And his men could come and take me away to the castle any minute now. Not on your life, sister. You're just jealous. He's coming for me.
That's better. I'd rather have you fighting than crying. He can pick either one of them. One way or the other, I'll be the princess's mother. Finally, after all this time, my dream of running the kingdom will come true.
Did you hear that? It's great news, Cinderella. Prince Charles is looking all over the kingdom for you.
Why don't you save him the effort and go to him? Tell him you were the one he danced with last night. Obviously, he wants to see you again.
But that wasn't me at the ball. That girl doesn't really exist. She's only a dream. She only existed for the night of the ball.
That's not true.
You're still you, whether you have a fancy dress or not. You're not a dream.
I know you all like Charles, but I can't be a part of his world. Charles is royalty, and I'll probably never see him again. We had one beautiful night together, and that's all.
Our messengers have been scouring the kingdom for days, and they still haven't been able to find that girl for Charles.
Are you sure she's from Emerald Kingdom?
What do you mean?
She could be a fairy. Maybe we all just imagined her, Hans.
That's absurd. If you don't have anything better to do, go ask Charles for that glass slipper.
What? He won't part with it.
He will if we tell him every girl will try it on until we find a perfect fit.
Good idea! I sure hope we find her.
We have to, Alice. We won't stop looking until we found that girl.
I'll do whatever it takes.
We've been sent here by Prince Charles. We're looking for a young lady who attended the last ball at Emerald Castle. She has quite captured His Highness's heart, and understandably so. If you would be so kind, miss, as to try on this glass slipper. It was left behind at the palace by the young lady who left in a hurry.
Oh,
I know it's a lot to ask, but we really must find this girl.
does it fit, dear?
I'm afraid not, ma'am.
There.
If you would be so kind, miss.
All right.
Almost keep going.
It doesn't fit, madam.
Maybe she did come from another kingdom.
We haven't been to every house yet.
The next one is the last one, Hans.
Well, if she's not here, we'll look outside the kingdom.
This slipper could talk.